What's good, family? Just sitting here doing a little bit of writing. You feel me? It's been a very adventurous day. I tell you that. So I went fishing this morning. Me and my kids, and after we went fishing, we went and grabbed something to eat. Now, mind you, like we way out in Weatherford. It's like 25 minutes from Fort Worth where I live. Right. The other day when I was in the grocery store, I was in Arlington, which is a whole nother direction. So y'all remember me telling y'all the very attractive guy that paid for my groceries, right? Man, tell me why. When we left the lake, we had went to this little restaurant called Red Hot and Blue. Tell me why the same man was in there eating. Now, was it divine intervention? Definitely a honeypot is what it was. But anyway, no, he didn't pay for my food. Um, but he did make himself known. I saw him. We made eye contact. I spoke, and that was what it was. Um, I just thought that was kind of weird. I don't know. This shit is crazy. It's getting more crazy and crazy by the day. Anyway, and I also got some very sad news that um a close friend of mine passed away. Well, used to be a close friend of mine because I hadn't seen her in years. So I really don't know what kind of life she was living outside of the life that we used to have together. You know what I'm saying? It was like a high school friend. We used to kick it a lot, smoke weed. Um, but that's real sad that she passed away, and how she passed away was really really sad. But it was due to domestic violence, which is something that I'll never put up with. Um, to me, like if a guy and a girl are together and it get physical, the altercations, verbal is one thing. Okay, there's not gonna there is no perfect relationship. There's gonna be disagreements. There's gonna be times to where you and your significant other don't see eye to eye. But if you get physical at any point, that's where the line is drawn. If you got to put your hands on me, you definitely don't need me, or we don't need to be together. Period. That's just crazy though. And then too, like I've been all up in my head, like for real, for like I want to say about 2 months. I've been all up in my head because I was like crushing on someone, but it's not even worth it to even have a crush, or less alone try to go fuck with somebody. Not living this Ti life is not. It's just it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm off that shit. I'm off the crushing shit. It's just I'm just pretty much done made up in my mind. Shit, I'm just gonna be single for the rest of my life. I done really did it all except for travel the world, and that's what I'm getting ready to do in a couple of weeks. Well, when school gets out for spring break, me and my kids we're gonna take us a ride. I'm going to Las Vegas. Um, yeah, I'm going to Las Vegas. We're gonna take us. That's gonna be our first little old road trip to Las Vegas, and then we'll probably shoot to Cali. I have an aunt there. Maybe just depends on how the trip goes to Las Vegas, to Nevada. In other words, just depends on how I feel, if we gonna take it on up to Cali or not. Um, but on the flip side of that, next week I'm finna get ready to go get my passport. Cause yes, a bitch is finna to be a bitch is finna travel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I done pretty much did everything except for see the world, and it's time for me to see the world. Shit. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really had nothing to talk about. I just thought I'd drop a little video because Yeah, whatever. I'm not even gonna. I ain't even. It ain't. Sometimes it's not even worth saying everything that comes to your mind because a motherfucker wouldn't even understand. You feel me? But anyway, y'all keep y'all head up out there, keep it pushing, and just know when God is in control, everything else gonna fold. And then somebody wanna call me like, for real? What time is it? Come on, bruh. Man, y'all have a good night.